happen now. I started up again. Okay, give short introduction. Give short introduction. Whatever you few minutes back you have said.
Okay. The thing is that, ma'am, my name is Arijek. I come from Odisha. If I talk about my qualification, then yes, I have graduated. Yes, and if I talk something beside then I have complete. See, I have just enrolled myself as a digital, yeah, digital marketing course. Okay, and everything is just yes, everything is just fine so far. So this is my little introductions, ma'am. Now I would like to hear from you.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So thank you so much for giving this opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. So as you know, my name is Neha and I'm connecting with UP, City of Greater Noida, and I'm mother. I am a mother. Along with I'm two kids. I'm a mother of two kids, and as well as homemaker also. And if you talk about my qualification, I have done graduation in BSc Botany honors, and my hobbies. I'm highly enthusiastic and passionate about my English fluency and communication as well. I love to do yoga and exercise. These are the few activity which I love to do so much. And by doing this kind of activity, I keep trying my life better every day. And apart from running my YouTube channel also, that is based on spoken English. Yeah, this is all about me.
I must say, ma'am, you have done a tremendous job. Okay, you 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 seems to be very interactive persons, or I got a nice personality today by this end of this day. Okay, by listening all of your work, the experiences, I might say you are a very experienced one. So since I'm just sitting in front of you, I feel glad myself that I would be able to just being connecting to such a persons like that. So it has been always my dream to connect someone who would just give me the suggestions. So basically, I will be today just taking some suggestions from you, ma'am. Okay. The thing is that how long have you been just learning
Yeah,
this
okay.
language, ma'am?
I have been learning. Actually, I'm learning the. I have learning this language past 1 year, and continuously I'm learning. For learning this language, I would say I didn't pressurize like to learning so many kinds of stuff regarding this language. When I started at that time, only I have done practice, speaking practice, and not I would say like I have done like 10 minutes something like that. No, at that time I have done practice a lot, like 5 hours, 6 hours. And you can say like all the time I was talking only just I replaced this language Hindi to English. And only I have this practice I have done initially with my family member and as well as with my children as well. But nowadays I'm totally changed my strategy. Not nowadays, and after 1 month or 2 months, like last year, and I was whenever I got free time, then I every time I prefer to connect with those learner like you, who is motivated to me a lot. Yes, Neha, you are doing good job, then you can go ahead, you can achieve your level, but by how you can achieve level by doing practice. So it's my opinion for myself, speaking helped me a lot. Rather than I have not done any kind of practice like grammar and reading books, like writing some kind of things. No, I didn't do any kind of things. But now I'm learning this language, then I thought, no, if I have to level up my increase my vocabulary, then for that I have to read some kind of book and write something. So this kind of activity now I started for like leveling enhancing myself, like vocabulary and phrases and idioms. So this kind of things, that's the reason. And now I am these days I started.
Great to know, ma'am.
Okay. So am I audible properly or
Yeah, great,
not?
ma'am.
Yeah, no, I'm
Could you
telling
please repeat that again?
I'm audible proper.
Yeah, yes, you are super audible, ma'am. You are super
Okay.
audible.
Okay. So are you
Okay,
also
ma'am.
you are you YouTuber?
Certainly not, ma'am. But I just come to this platform to in order to just enhance my communication skills. And I will talk
Hmm.
about how do I like enhancing my language is all about just being connecting with the people randomly.
Mhm.
And I will just tell you one of the weapon that has just like drastically brought the changes into my like vocabulary parts you say, or the any grammatical parts you say, or any structure of the sentence that I could able to speak. That is all about the sing English songs and all. I used to hear the English songs. I used to sing the English songs. So those songs have only just brought me like quite changes in my speaking. Hmm.
Mhm. Yeah,
That's what, ma'am.
it's depend up to person which kind of taste you have, right? Like every
Yes.
person have a different kinds of taste, right? Some person, because I'm a person, I would say I don't have that much of time for watching movie and like spending and indulging this kind of things. So I never go through like watching movie and listening some kind of like English song and all. But whenever I get free time, then mostly I try to connect with the people and connecting through those people. And I got a lots of knowledge, not learning this language about the culture, what is that different, because in India there are several culture are available, right? And there are several languages are available, there are so many things are available. Then really sometimes feel lucky, I'm learning this language and simultaneously I am enhancing our knowledge also. So
Hmm.
this is the benefit, because when I started my journey that time, only when I started talking like myself by myself, then for 5 minutes and more than 5 minutes when I talk like any particular things, then that thing and that time was very like that time was very astonished for me, because yeah, now I am able to talk. How is it possible? For that things has I got a lots of motivation, because I'm a person, I could not speak like this, and but by doing practice every person can every person can achieve this level, and not like feel like yeah I am fluent in this language, never. This kind of things, this kind of thoughts came in your mind, because if this kind of thoughts came in your mind, then your learning should be stopped, because every time you're going to think like that, I have learned, I'm able to speak, then you can't learn more thing like whatever you want to learn. So every time I think like that, because I'm a person like about this regarding this language, it's kind of hunger, I have to learn more, I have to increase like vocabulary parts, and there are lots of things like, because English is like this language is infinite, we can vast knowledge you have to like increase. So that's the reason every time I'm a very enthusiasm person to learning this language.
Hmm. And absolutely, ma'am. I must say that you have a very good command on this speaking part. Yeah. And when we talk about what do you really figure out, ma'am, by two things, as like which is more important in the very initial stage of for any beginners or any persons that they want to improve the English speaking skills. So what is more important? Is the
Yeah.
fluency or is the grammar or accuracy? Which one you think is most important in the very initial stage of
No.
any learner?
Yeah, for a initial stage for any learner is most required is fluency, because at a time you are going to carry a lots of things like fluency, and you are going to work on grammar, and apart from like accuracy, then you feel stuck somewhere. But at a time you are going to take one thing, like suppose I am working on my only fluency, then it could be work, and still it's working for me. And so in this way, I every time I would like to suggest those learner no need to carry all the things at a time, one by one you should pick, and 100% you can achieve whatever you want, whatever you are going to think. Because every time you are going to think, then your mind will be get a positive signal, yes, I have to read, I have to work on my communication, on only my fluency. And maybe that learners will be feel uncomfortable, like doing like 15 days, 1 month, maybe 2 months, and after that 100% they will feel comfortable while making while doing conversation with anyone. So fluency is a must required. Yes, you feel comfortable 2 months and after 2 months and continuously feeling comfortable, then you can take another step, like grammar. Yeah, because I can't deny grammar is not important. Why people are feeling hesitation and lack of confidence? Because of grammar. Suppose I don't have that much of knowledge of grammar, and if I get chance to speak on any stage, and or that time somebody has somebody has given to me some kind of opportunity, Sneha, please come on the stage and speak something about like what's going in the school. I could not speak because somewhere I was thinking like that, no, my grammar is not good. So that's the reason, if you feel comfortable like 1 month or 2 months, then you should work on grammar. And yeah, as you told, accuracy is more important or no. Yeah, accuracy is also very important, because if you have knowledge about all kind of things, not I'm talking about English, and suppose everything like related to spirituality, related to like what is like culture, related to the movies, everything, if you are going to read, because maybe you are habitual to reading any kind of the founding reading kind of book, then you can, it means you can gather your thoughts in your mind. And if any person will any person is going to through any kind of topics randomly, then you can able to speak, because you know that I have a knowledge that much, I get already, I gathered, I collected that much of knowledge in my mind, then randomly we are able to speak. So yeah, I'm also agree because some of my friends suggested to me, because if you are spended here like 1 year, like in this journey, and you, so it's must required, you should focus on accuracy also, because here is also playing a vital role. But as a, you don't have any goal, and it means you can say you don't have a reason of why you are learning this language, what is the reason behind it. So never just you can learn and you can talk with anyone, otherwise you have to you like you have some kind of other goal for doing, you want to do something like related to any job and any kind of thing. So for that you should enhance your knowledge more.
Sure.
Yeah,
Glad
so
to
that
hear
is,
all from you.
yeah, so that is
Glad to
otherwise
hear. Really commendable.
because, yeah, because sometimes your people think like that I learn this language, so feel kickback really little bit. I'm not going to learn any kind of things, because I fluency, I got my fluency. I'm not going to enhance my knowledge and everything. But I don't think so. Every time you should, as a learner, you should try every time. I have to learn new kind of things. I have to learn. It doesn't matter. Maybe I have seen those. Person who just they have started learning this language, like they have spent only 2 3 months, and they have a good command of they got a very good pretty fluency about this language. Then that time I try to learn something from them also. And another thing, you should try to become a good listener, because if you have like you are a good listener, then while talking to two person are talking to each other, then you have a probability, then while listening you can observe so many things, and that thing we can add an next session with anyone.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Literally, I can just understand by all your explanations that two things are really mandatory in order to improve or enhance your communication skills there. But in very initial stage of for any learners of this particular area, then they have to certainly go for the fluency first. Soon after get riding of the fluency, they can just jump onto some other factors of this language. Okay, that is really commendable, ma'am. That's really commendable. Because in the very initial stage, we no need to just bother about what kind of mistakes that we are doing. Because while speaking, we can really understand. And by go on speaking the things, it gets much more better and better. You get much more fluency on it. And once you are done with your fluency, you can just check in
Mm.
all the grammatical parts later on, not at the initial stage, but later on, in order to make it more accurate, in order to make it more sound pretty good.
Hmm,
So anyway,
right.
ma'am, you were absolutely right, and I
Yeah.
really appreciate all of your
Hmm.
yeah.
Because what I am thinking every time, if you have a command and you got this much of fluency, so sometimes as a person, just we are thinking somebody is going to notice me, I'm talking wrong and right. But in front of, if you are going to talk with a flow, then no one can rectify your mistake as well. It's quite difficult to rectify our mistake. But while talking,
Rectify the mistakes and all.
pause and you again and again you are started fumbling, that time it could be chances that person can rectify our mistake. So that's the reason it's a very required to fluency.
The
So
fluency
that,
that really matters.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
So
fluency that really matters. You know,
so
about
I'm a
we don't need
every
about
yeah, I'm a
accuracy
person who
and all. Yeah.
focus most of the time a speaking part, because speaking comes by a speaking. Maybe
Yeah,
you are,
you are true, ma'am.
yeah, maybe we are doing a lots of activities enhancing this level up ourselves, but ultimately we have to speak, right? But many person I have
Yes.
seen who is indulging in like
Ultimately,
drama
yeah.
kind of thing. So but here what I realized, no, you have to you want to speak then more, because many person I have seen who they don't know anything in initial time. But nowadays she has got, and they have a good command of this language by doing only a speaking practice.
Hmm.
So yeah, so that is the main thing for here. And by doing practice, I can say here we can remove agitation as well, and you can level up your confidence as well. So that is a remarkable phenomenal for everyone.
Hmm. Absolutely
Yeah.
correct, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay, so do you have any query? Then you can ask. Otherwise, let's wrap up this session.
Sure, ma'am. I just want to tell you, okay,
Hmm.
these were wonderful sessions that I had so far. Okay, you made my day, and I want to tell you, I just got a lot of more ideas, lot of more lessons to just learn from you. You taught me well. So, this was very nice talking to you, ma'am. Let us just hope to have many more enriching interactions furthermore. So, what I can hope for and wish, ma'am, may rest of your night go well. Then have a nice night.
Okay, okay. I want to pass some compliment for you, and really you have. It's I would say for 18 minutes I talked with you. What I observe, you are quite good in this language, and really it's mind blowing and outstanding. I can say whatever pronunciation, everything is very clear. I never feel like that I could not able to understand what that person is asking question to me. So really it's outstanding. So I feel elated to talking with you. It's a heartwarming for me, and really it's giving a pleasant time for me.
Yes, ma'am. Glad pleasure to listen all of that things, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Thanks.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
in
Going, ma'am.
future, if I get time, I
You
can
can.
100% connect you again. Okay, okay. Bye bye.
Oh, ma'am. 100%. I will just try to just upload you. Thank you so much for connecting.